Hello guys, Absolute Duelist here coming at you with another One Piece video, and in today's One Piece video I have for you a Katakuri versus Rebecca match. This is round 2 from my locals, and honestly this is one of the hardest matches for Rebecca. Katakuri is by far the best deck of the format going into the new 4.5 format, and obviously Rebecca isn't that great going into it, but this is the OP04 format, so don't worry. But we didn't really play too many laws or anything during this locals. But anyway, we're up against Katakuri, the hardest matchup for the deck, and we did lose the dice roll, so we are going first. Katakuri is on curb, and it looks like we dropped our card that we got off Rebecca, which was Bartolomeo. But he's going to go ahead and play his pudding, allowing him to look at the top 4 cards to get one to his hand. He goes ahead and grabs that Sparrow there. Very strong card. Just being a free 6-drop 8k in this deck is very nice. Definitely good on curve. We'll go ahead and play the Heroes though to go ahead and kill that pudding. And then he's going to go ahead and swing 5. Now, in my personal opinion, when you're playing Katakuri against a Rebecca player, you want to be swinging 7 every single turn, just because obviously it's going to make me waste my 2Ks, it's going to make me waste at least 2 cards, getting down our hand size as quick as possible. But nonetheless, we do swing 5, he does take it, gets a Shirahoshi, and then looks at the top 2, trashes 2, well, draws 3, trashes 2, and then passes turn after that. Well, we go ahead and play the Sabo, and then we pass turn, sorry. But anyway, let's see what the Katakuri is going to play on his turn 6. Is he going to go ahead and play that Sparrow? He didn't put the Don on, and we did just get the free block with the Sabo. And he's going to go ahead and swing 5 into life as well. He goes ahead and plays that 6-cost Sparrow. Very, very good card there. But let's go ahead and see what we're going to do. So we're going to swing 5 into that Sanji there, trying to get rid of that. Does he choose to counter? He does choose to counter for 2k. We go ahead and play the Suyu, decreasing the Sparrow, and then we go ahead and True Bastardo the Sparrow, effectively getting rid of that, making our life a little bit easier. Going ahead and use leader ability to go ahead and add the King Kong gun from the top 2 cards. Then we swing 7 into the Sanji. We don't want him to have that body on board. We don't want him to have a lot of bodies. We want to keep the board clean so we can go ahead and essentially control the game to a point where we can kill him, right? Like, we don't want to be sitting here taking the hits. We want to make sure that he dies. That's the point, right? But anyway, we're going to go ahead and have him swing 7 into the Sabo. He chooses to keep the card on top, and we go ahead and counter. Then he's going to go ahead and Big Mom. I tell him to get a life because honestly, you never want to be taking life against Big Mom when you're playing Rebecca. You want to basically be on as much life as possible, and taking a life unless you're going for game, never do that, guys. It's very hard for you to come back when you do that, so you need to be careful. Anyway, use the Rebecca ability, go ahead and get that Olympus there. Very nice card to go ahead and grab. And what is going to happen? Are we going to go ahead and play the Olympus, potentially trying to kill the Big Mom? We're going to go ahead and swing 5 first. He does choose to take it, got nothing. Good for us. And then we're going to rest 7, and we're going to play, no, we rested 9 playing a 7-drop lore, sorry, a 5-drop 7k lore with the Olympus. Sorry for the glare there, guys. It is there, and I do apologize, but let's see what we're going to do. What's the Katakuri player going to do? It looks like he's going to take a think for a minute. He is on his 10 on turn, so he could just drop the 10 mum, getting rid of a life, do some swings. Wouldn't be bad here. You can also play a Katakuri, potentially swing for 8 into my leader, meaning that I would have to counter a bit more if I wanted to use the Sabo ability. He has a lot of options. He has a lot of options here. So let's see what he's going to do. He's going to swing 5 into the Kyros though, and it looks like we're going to counter the 1k with the Leo there. He's going to go ahead and put. It looks like he was going to put some Don onto the Big Mom, but no. He's going to swing 8. He swings 8 into life. We choose to take it. Trying to keep our Kyros alive. Then he goes ahead and plays a Thunderbolt to go ahead and kill the Olympus. Resting 8 to go ahead and play the Katakuri, putting the 7k Lord to the bottom of my life. Getting a life back against Katakuri is always nice for me. I very much like that. And we go ahead and get an idea of our leader ability as well. We're also going to play the Rebecca looking at the top. And we get that Corridor Colosseum finally. Haven't had it the whole game, making our life a bit harder, but nice to see it now. And we're going to swing 5 into life. He's just going to go ahead and look at my trash real quick. Probably counting just to see, because he does know I have the King Kong gun. Okay. He goes ahead and gets a Thunderbolt of life, being able to kill our Sabo. That's very, very strong. And we go ahead and play the 7-cost Luffy down, allowing us to go ahead and have 2 swings next turn. He is also on 2 life, so if he allows us to win with the King Kong gun here, it's going to be very unfortunate for him. So he has to kind of think for a moment and take his time, right? Because if he just lets me, basically, if he doesn't set up any blockers or anything, he loses. He needs to put, like, at least one blocker down. Otherwise, he's just dead. So he's going to go ahead and swing 7 into the Kyros. Why did I let the Kyros die there? We have the Corridor Colosseum. I think that was a mistake on my part. I must have forgot the Corridor Colosseum was there. So, oh, that's a big misplay on my part. That's very unfortunate. So he goes ahead and swings for 8. We take the life. Oh, that really is unfortunate though. He goes ahead and plays the blocker and a Perospero. I don't know what we're doing here, guys. Like, that was a big misplay. Like, that was massively bad. I can't believe I didn't realize I had the Corridor Colosseum up. Wow. Okay. So what are we going to do here? Like, we need to remove some of these bodies. Otherwise, he's just going to start hitting us. So what are we going to do here? We have a lot of Don. So we could effectively try to swing into life, make the blocker gone. Like, we have options. We have options. So what do? We can go ahead and use Gaiads. Okay. Oh, this is going to allow us to go ahead and swing into the Brûlée. Okay, so we put 1 onto the... Well, we're going to swing 3 into the Brûlée, trying to make him either counter it out or not. Okay, he does choose to counter out with 2 2Ks. That's very nice for us. Okay, and how much Don do we have left? We're going to use Leader ability. Get the True Bastardo. That's going to allow us to remove that Blue Roulette, which is very good for us. Okay. Now, what's he going to do? Because we're gonna have to put down the Bastardo. We need to get rid of the Brûlée and take out at least 2 of this life, right? But that leaves us with no Don left, and we don't have any blockers. With only 3 life 2, I guess we swing into life once. Okay, so we're gonna True Bastardo, getting rid of that. We then King Kong Gun, swinging into life. Stops us from being able to attack again with the Capone. Oh god, that's not good. Because now he's got the ability... Well, we're going to restand, obviously. That's happening right now. So, that's not good. Like, he has what? He can swing multiple 9s. He can go for game here and potentially just kill me. Like, yeah, he could just kill me right now. That is not good. That is not good whatsoever. Okay. So how's this going to go? He's got 10 Don. He could drop a 10 Mum, but then we just take 2 huge swings into life with the Luffy. If he has a Katakuri and gets rid of the Luffy, he just wins. So, well, actually, no. If he does that, we just put all of our Don into, like, the Rebecca, right? And then we swing for 12, and hoping he doesn't have enough counter. What is the play here? Like, Katakuri has to do something big. He has to do something big. So what is he going to do? Like, if he could put down 2 blockers, I think he just wins. Like, if he has 2 blockers to put down, Sanji and another Brûlée, that should be enough to end it. Because yes, I can technically double attack with the Luffy into both the blockers, but if he has enough counter on top of that, it's just not going to work. So it's going to be interesting to see where this is going to go. So he does choose to swing into my life. We go ahead and 1k counter. Does he choose to swing with the rest of it? Because, again, like, we're on 3 life. He has 3 8Ks at least, right? So, he can go 999. Drop, like, a 7-drop Big Mom or something. Make us lose another one. Well, he could go ahead and drop the 7-drop Big Mom. We lose 1. Then, he goes ahead and goes 999 after that, and that's theoretically enough for game. So it's an interesting situation, but if I give him a life, he doesn't have enough to win. And then if we can just go Luffy with him not getting a good trigger, we just win there. Okay. Like, this is interesting. This is interesting, because I always like to think of the theory and where the game can go from a certain point. Because right now, the Katakuri player, he is in a very advantageous position. Like, if he has the ability to drop those blockers, if he has the ability to gain that life, like, he's in a good stance right now. Okay, so he swings 8. He swings another 8. We're just taking it. Plays a 10 drop to take my last life. Probably going to swing that Katakuri. We counter it out. Good. So we go to 9. But no, oh, he was attacking the little Rebecca, not the leader. Trying to take away a swing. Okay. So what are we going to do here? So we're probably going to put enough... He's got 4 cards in hand. So we need to go up to 13 at least. To go ahead and guarantee the hit. Right? So we can go ahead and put 2... Yeah, we put 6 Don on it. That leaves us with 4 Don left. Enough to go ahead and swing with the Gaiats as well. And then if he doesn't get a blocker, then we can go ahead and just swing big with the Luffy. So we swing 13. It looks like we're just doing maths right now. Yeah, we're going to swing 13 into his life. He does take it, doesn't get the trigger. We're just going to put 7 down, put the rest of the Don on Luffy, and that is the game. So that was actually a really interesting end to that game, guys. Like, if he had like 2 blockers, if he had the ability to just get those characters bigger and swing, he could have potentially just won that game. Like, it was a very close end there, and that's one of the reasons why I really do enjoy One Piece. Like, you're never guaranteed the win. Like, the end of the game, you gotta think, you gotta be careful. It's kind of like chess in that manner, where you gotta use your resources correctly, and especially when you're playing something like Rebecca, or you're playing like Katakuri, where you gotta manage your resources perfectly at the end of the game, just to guarantee that kill. But anyway, guys, that was an interesting game. I hope you did enjoy it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more One Piece videos, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Absolute Duelist signing out. Later.